joined S.H.I.E.L.D. to protect people.
Captain, to build a better world, sometimes means tearing the old one down. And that makes enemies.
Sebastian, Anthony, watching you guys on screen and then also off screen is a completely different experience, because meeting you guys in real life is like your best mates, and then on screen you're warring at each other, you're beating the crap out of each other. Did that make it a bit more enjoyable?
Well, we didn't really have a lot of scenes together, you know, we only had a little bit, but it's always nice that when you can work with someone who shares your sense of humor. I remember looking up at, and there goes Anthony. You know, because look, you're doing this thing 13 hours like a day over and over again, and you know, you need to kind of like have a, you know, laugh about it.
Yeah, you need to have an outlet.
Are you ready? All it takes is one step.
People are gonna die. I can't let that happen.
So much is going on in this movie, like so much. How did you strike that balance? Because there's so many characters, so many even smaller threads of storyline.
I mean, look, where it comes from for us is we've been film geeks our whole lives. We grew up film geeks and sharing that love of cinema together. And here's the thing, is for our favorite movies, we love to watch them over and over and over again. So we're big fans of very layered, dense storytelling, because we like the fact that there's still stuff to discover in movies on multiple viewings. That's our favorite kind of a film or television show. So that's sort of what led us to sort of structure things in the way that we did on Arrested Development or in this movie, is like we really like dense, thick storytelling.
Did you know that, I guess, the audience was going to find a lot of the great things in this movie in your characters? Because when I came out of the screening, literally everybody was talking about you guys.
I figured it out when the movie was called The Winter Soldier. It's like, well, I guess somebody's going to be important.
The next one will be Captain America: Falcon's Quest.
Hey, Cap! I found those bad guys you were talking about. You okay? I'm not dead yet.
Obviously, the last sequence for me was huge. Like, New York obviously is what people talk about in Avengers. It was such an incredible sequence, but this blew it out of the park for me. I thought it was 10 times better. How can Marvel keep doing that? What is it about these movies, do you think, that they just keep upping their game every single time?
Well, it's the anticipation. I feel like every time you watch a Marvel movie, they've done the great comic book feat of making you anticipate the next movie by giving you a tidbit at the end, which they do with this movie. And I feel like what they've been able to do is allow their movies to grow as the technology grows.
We knew that if we were going to come into this world, that we had to bring something to the table of value. You know, so you know what you're chasing as far as what the film has to be.
And you are currently finding the third movie. It's great news that you guys are on board. So can you give us any inkling of kind of where it will go? Will we see the Winter Soldier again?
We just started sitting down a breaking story, have a direction, an idea about what excites us. If you see this film too, you may see what excites us, so you can maybe guess what elements are going to carry over.
Well, I'll be looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.